Let's talk about money.
Yeah, money, ticket prices, and payroll just skyrocketing.
Yeah, let's just go a lot of different directions. Question for a Padre fan who follows us on Livestream. Your response: Padres yanked their ticket prices for next year up another 7%. That's nominal, except it's the 5th year in a row they've done this. And now they've raised ticket prices a combined 57% since 2022. Now, is your response ticket prices, food prices at Petco, a freaking parking at Petco? It's just way over the top. Do you Padre fans, considering you've set records now 3 years in a row for attendance, do you Padre fans feel you're being taxed for being loyal to the product?
Oh, please.
Feel free to get involved and comment on that. Or it's no big issue because every other professional sport, be it Rams football, Lakers basketball, be it the NFL, the NBA, the NHL, ticket prices everywhere have gone up. But what's your response if you're a Padre fan? You think they're taxing you for being as loyal as you've been? Comments on that. Let's talk also about Arizona. This is not going down real well. It's got nothing to do with hot weather. It's got to do with bad baseball and hot weather. Arizona Diamondbacks, who traded 6 players away, cornerstone guys, at the trade deadline, and are about to lose one of their frontline starting pitchers who's going to walk in free agency, Zach Gallen. Arizona's just announced they're taking the payroll down. They're taking $187 million payroll, and they are going to slice it. And their theory is we tried it that way. We can't keep doing this that way. And we got a lot of kids coming. So they're going to cut their payroll. And in Pittsburgh, which is force-fed a lot of young guys, but historically has been cheap in terms of payroll. They still have young pitchers coming to join Paul Skeens and Mitch Keller in the rotation. Pirate ownership says if the players win, they will earn pay raises and our payroll will go up. Well, you're making all this money off revenue streams. You're making all this revenue sharing, etc. Don't you think you owe it to the fans in Pittsburgh to pour it into the marketplace and go get some free agent veteran players to put around the Paul Skeens and the other young guys? Your comments are invited there. Feel free to join us, Mr. Monopoly. Nice logo you got up there, John. Let's talk ticket prices and payroll. You got an opinion? Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a problem. I mean, now the prices are high. I agree with you. Okay. I mean, we were talking about Aztec football prices and everything else. Padre, I mean, you go to a game at Petco. I mean, I see all these young people there having a great time, drinking beer, having food, ticket prices. I'm like, wow, they must be doing pretty well for being a young person because it takes a lot of cash to do that. But the point is that this place sells out. I mean, you see the pictures there, especially the Red Sox weekend, all these Boston guys come rolling in, or they come out of the woodwork in Southern California to show up for this games. The Padres have no problems selling the product. Good for them. So they should raise prices if they are selling out. Just like when you were at 690, hitting all those big time, Arbitron ratings or, whatever it is for your broadcast ratings, you guys raise your advertising rates, because there was a high demand. It was a good product and you can get more. That's what capitalism is all about.
Well, I think I credit the Padres. They've done such a great job creating the venue and making it more than just a baseball stadium on game night, and now making it a special venue in the off season, and then creating, obviously, Gallagher Square as an addendum to Petco Park, and they use that stuff for a lot of different things. I mean, you don't have to apologize as you're going to spend your hard-earned money to go see rodeo or wrestling or whatever the hell they're putting out there on Wednesday. So, I mean, at the end of the day, they've done a great, from a business aspect, man, they've hit a lot of right buttons. But as I wrote in my one man's opinion column, and we got response from Padre people about that, is where does this end? Because 57% pay hike for tickets over 5 years, well, that's extraordinary.
Yeah, but I mean, this isn't a welfare program. I mean, this is a business operation, and and they've got expenses, and they're paying their guys. They're paying Manny Machado $30 million a year or whatever it is. I mean, fans are invested in the team, and when fans show up, they're supporting the program, just like we talk about with Aztec for lifers showing up at Snapdragon. So I think this is fine. I mean, this is the way it's supposed to work. And by the way, Red Sox fans that showed up at Petco, a lot of them were sharing on Twitter. They just had a great time. They said this was one of the best ballparks they've ever been to. Definitely a top 5 ballpark, even close to number 1.
You don't have any problem with the Padres cranking up the individual game ticket prices for a specialty series? Red Sox, Dodgers coming to town, they're cranked those numbers up again.
They should get as much as they can get. Period. Especially if they're selling out. Now, if for some reason, let's say they jack their prices up to something stupid, crazy, and then it is only 50% full, okay, then there's a market signal that the fans aren't willing to pay that full amount. But as long as they're packing that joint, man, you just jack those prices up. That's what I'd do if I was Eric Grupner.
So you expect to be named a vice president of the Padres? Will you still talk to me when you become a vice president of the Padres?
Hey, man, they need, I mean, they got, like, to your point, they got to bank some money to make up for some of these other contracts we're still paying on Eric Hosmer.
Okay.
Padre
fans, Dodger fans, jump in here. Talk about Mr. Monopoly, ticket prices, and payroll.